Hello, Pisces. Welcome to Divine Spiritual Tarot. I am here to do y'all week reading. I hope you guys are having a good week, Pisces. Also, Pisces, this is a general reading and this is not everybody's story. It might relate to you, Pisces. It might not. If it does not, you can go on your moon as well as your Venus signs, and there will be messages for you. Cross watchers, y'all are welcome to my channel. And let's start. Spirit protect me and Pisces as I do their reading from any harm and let it go back to the person that sent it. Let Pisces get the accurate readings that they need to give them guidance and strength. I pray. Amen and amen. So let's see what's coming in here for y'all, Pisces. We have her overflowing with full moon, abundance, completion, and celebrations. So a lot of you guys could be celebrating her with overflowing and full moon. So y'all are celebrating here, but we also have her full moon in Venus energy, completing your tasks and reflecting how you can be service to others. So y'all can be serving others as well here, as well as doing reflection work here as well. So y'all are celebrating her, okay, with the overflow of y'all could be doing spiritual work and things like that as well. Okay, so let's tell our sign of Pisces. What's coming in for the sign of Pisces here? We have her intuitive crest, intuitive insight, and quiet growth. So a lot of you guys are reading as well as resting here with this intuitive crest. Okay, it has something to do with new moon and Scorpio. It says here, driven deeply into your emotions and embracing transformation and change and rebirth. So a lot of you guys are going through a rebirth here, as well as determined of change, of challenges and action. So y'all overcome y'all challenges here. And not just on top of that, you guys are going through a transformation here as well. And it has something to do with that as well as a rebirth. And it has something to do with the super moon here, the energies of the super moon, as well as towards action and bold and manifestations. So this is what y'all manifesting here with the super moon. Okay, so at this time y'all resting here, Pisces. Okay, a lot of y'all could be reading books and things like that as well. We have here the patience, that is 12. The hangman, Pisces energy. So y'all can be looking at something in a different aspect of her or someone her is, and it has something to do with the 4 wands. So a lot of you guys in y'all home here, y'all can be in a home or a contractor. Y'all can be looking at something in a different aspect of or something like that as well. So tell me about the sign of Pisces. What's coming in? We have here the 2 of Cups, water energy. So a lot of you guys are starting a relationship with someone as well here. Y'all can be following y'all intuition on it, as well as getting insight and also quiet growth. Some of you guys here could be dealing, some of you Pisces, y'all could be dealing with an earth sign here, or Queen of Pentacles here, or something like that as well here. It has something to do with the Page of Swords. So some of you guys could be doing some type of researcher or something like that as well here. Okay. So you guys are following y'all intuition on like relationships and things like that as well. We have her a perfect fit, the moment to be here. So you guys could be a perfect fit, or someone here is a perfect fit here. Okay, and it's like somebody here could be acting like they a perfect fit with expressings. It's like somebody here trying to act like they a perfect fit to some, or they a perfect fit by expressing something here through the mouth. Okay. So tell me about the sign of Pisces. What's coming in for the sign of Pisces? So this week somebody could be acting like, you know, telling you something. They could be acting like they a perfect fit to y'all or something. Okay. We have here the alchemist, transformation in a situation. So someone has following their intuition here, and it got something to do with these alchemists here in relationships. It has something to do with surprise, be ready for change, as well as changing your environment. So something's going to be a surprise to someone here, because somebody here for to change their environment here. Some of y'all can be having a birthday and things like that as well here. If y'all having birthdays, congratulations. But it has something to do with someone here is going to have to change their environment, and it's going to be a surprise because it has something to do with somebody who has options. Okay. So someone here, some of y'all could be going through a transformation or a situation in like relationships or something like that here. Like someone could be starting a relationship with an alchemist here, or someone here can be like going through a transformation here. And it got something to do with relationships as well here, or something like that as well. We have her childish. So someone could be very childish here, okay? Or someone could be playing like they are victims to somebody here, and they trying to pay like a victim to somebody here that's making it rain, or being childish to this person. Like y'all could be making it rain here, and they could be being childish to you, or somebody here trying to make it rain to be childish to you or something, or acting like a victim to somebody here. Yeah. We have her intimacy, passion come together, as well as also magnetic pull missing you. So somebody here wants to have, it's like these people, okay, y'all can be resting her, y'all can be very intuitive and things like that here, and y'all are intuitive in relationships, okay? But it has something to do with y'all can be, you know, intuitive in relationships here. Y'all, some of you guys could be alchemists here as well here, and y'all intuitive. But it has something to do with y'all can be intuitive and y'all can be alchemists here. But it's like somebody who want to have intimacy with y'all or something like that here, or they want to have passion or something like that with y'all or something. Somebody who could be doing magic on intimacy, or somebody who want to do some type of magic as well on intimacy here, and it has something to do with that here, okay? Or somebody who think that they can use magic by using intimacy, yeah, or something like that here. It got something to do with somebody who love to do these Netflix and chilling here, okay? And it got something to do with somebody here wants to have Netflix and chilling, but they don't want to date, because this was backwards. It's like new love. They don't want to have new love. They don't want to have fun. It's like having fun on the market here. But it's like these dating people only want to have Netflix and chilling. They want to be sneaking around. They want to be friends with benefits. They want to be all that. And they doing this to new love. And they also doing this. Okay. And it has something to do with that. This is all they want is Netflix and chilling. And this is in dating. And it has something to do with that here. It has something to do with drama, scandals, as well as disbeliefs and hiding things. So somebody here, they only like to have drama, and it has something to do with they like to scandal and also be disbelieved and hiding things and reveal. So it's like somebody here loves to hide things, and they also love to be a bad boy as well, or different belief systems, or someone here loves to be a bad boy. Somebody here is opposite towards somebody else here, and they only about drama. Yeah, whoever this is, now you know. So somebody here thought they could do some magic on somebody here, on these alchemists with intimacy. This is what they thought in relationships. Yeah, this is what they thought here. Yeah, this is what somebody thought here, man. That stuff dead though. It's dead. It's dead. Didn't do it now. Yeah, it dead. Or they try to do this to you. An alchemist wanted you to have intimacy with them. Oh, it has something to do with that. I told you somebody here playing with an alchemist, these psychics, and they alchemists, and it has something to do with that. But it has something to do with help shield you from somebody here be using peniontal, or they use harm and things like that can have on your mind and body. These alchemists is protecting themselves. Yeah. So somebody here can't be doing no magic, or you could be an alchemist and they try to do magic on you. Yeah. These alchemists is protecting themselves. They ain't got the time. What's our sign of Pisces? But in relationships, sir, these alchemists can be reading and stuff like that. But they relationships only want to have intimacy and passion. That's all they want. And it has something to do with that as well. Okay? These alchemists know what's up. It has something to do with, they want these alchemists to have low self-esteem. They want them to have low self-esteem. And the reason why they want them to have low self-esteem because these alchemists don't want no intimacy. So they want them to have low self-esteem. But what it like to me is these people that's having intimacy here and having relationships is the ones that's in low self-esteem. Not these alchemists. And it has something to do with that as well here. Pisces. It has something to do with blackmailing, digging up dirt, and also using later, as well as energy vampires. So somebody here is an energy vampire here. And they also love to blackmail these alchemists here because they got low self-esteem. And it has something to do with that her. But somebody heard these alchemists don't even want to deal with them. Whoever, or you don't want to deal with them. Yeah, somebody heard love to do that blackmail. They can't blackmail these alchemists and dig up dirt on them and suck the energy out of them. That stuff is dead. These people that's having these intimacies are too low vibe. They low vibe and they got low self-esteem. And the reason why, Pisces, is because they don't know how to be by themselves. They gotta be with somebody. Hey, they can't be by themselves. That's what's going on here. Or they want you to feel like this. It has something to do with the wisdom of prophecy, the foreseeing of the path ahead. This is a prophecy. This is what's going on here. And it has something to do with that, Pisces. It has something to do with the heart of flame, the inner of passion and creativeness. So they want somebody's heart to be flaming, but it's going to go out real quicker. What they need to be doing is giving it to spirit her with this wisdom of prophecy. They need to be given to spirit, not they heart on flame with passion. Because it's going to go out like a light. That's why they got low self-esteem. They low self-esteem. They in low self-esteem with this intimacy. This is what they low self-esteem is in. Because they're a sign of Pisces. It has something to do with the storm that brings at the power of conflict. I told somebody to go through conflict. These people that wanted to sit around her and it got something to do with that her, man. It got something to do with some of these alchemists her. Could be reading this stuff, but they want to have intimacy with these alchemists, sir, and they want to have intimacy with these alchemists with relationships. But it has something to do with if these alchemists even be with them, they finna go through storm and conflict with this intimacy. It's gonna be nothing but a storm and conflict. Because it has something to do with the reason why they have an intimacy, these alchemists or whoever, if these alchemists even do this, they have an intimacy with these low self-vibe people. These people that got low self-esteem. Yeah. That's why they finna go through a storm here. And it has something to do with, this is a prophecy twice. The legacy of the prophecy, the wisdom that left from the future, as well as the angels of peace, the inner trinity of the balance. Somebody here could be an angel of peace. And this angel of peace is a legend of prophecy. And it has something to do with that her. And it has something to do with somebody here want to sit around her. And the soul of guardian protect your inner world. Somebody here protects their inner world. They don't protect the out world. They protect their inner world. And somebody here need to be waking. This is a wake up call for somebody here. This intimacy ain't gonna do it for you. And some of these alchemists that's low vibe here, they low vibe too. Some of these alchemists got low self-esteem. Some of these alchemists, and they got low self-esteem here. Yeah. Some of them. They going down too. They going down too. Especially with this intimacy they thought that they was having. Because this intimacy that they thought they gonna only be low vibe. And it got something to do with that, with this low self-esteem. Somebody gonna only try to low self-esteem them. This is what's going on here, Pisces. It has something to do with curious. They want somebody here to be curious so they can put them in the chains. Yeah. And it has something to do with level in hands. Be wise. Somebody here need to be praying, not being curious. Somebody here wants somebody here to be curious. Yeah. When they need to be praying and meditating to the Most High. We have her all in one and one in all, as well as reflecting on the bond, the board. So somebody here could be reflected on the board here, and they act like they all in one to somebody here. And because it got something to do with symphonies, is a good hand. So somebody here need to look at symphonies. They need to look at the signs and synchronicities. That's what they need to be looking at. Look at the red flags. Look at what's going on in your environment. This is what it got something to do with. Look at what people say out their mouth. They don't want to do that here, Pisces. And for some Pisces, you could be a prophecy here, and they want to sit around here and want you to have low self-esteem, and they want you to go through a storm of confusion. Come on, Pisces. For intimacy? Nah, you straight on that. It has something to do with that here. I said the truth. There's a lesson to be learned. I told you somebody here finna learn a lesson. A whole bunch of people here, they finna go through a change. They finna go through a change. And it has something to do with that here. And it has something to do with they finna go through a change. And what they finna go through a change is ministry work. And it has something to do with, as twin flames, we are the ascending of helping others the same. So it has something to do with somebody here finna go through a change. They want somebody here to go through a change that already learned the lesson here. You could have learned the lesson here. You with somebody twin flame here. And they want you to go through a change. When you already learned that lesson. Somebody here crazy, man. And it got something to do with somebody here got patterns here. And it got something to do with somebody who got patterns here. And in these relationships, they got patterns because they won't heal the inner childhood wounds. They won't heal the inner childhood wounds. And they won't heal all the past relationships they was in before they try to get into another relationship with somebody else. They don't want to do that. But they want to sit around her and play with that twin flame that is 111 that already did the work her with this mirror. Yeah, that stuff is dead. It's dead, Pisces. They can't get in a union with their twin flame unless they do the work. They can't get no union with their twin flame. Somebody here finna learn a lesson though. They definitely is. Cause they can't get no twin flame with their twin flame here. They cannot. Cause they didn't do the work. That's why they get low self-esteem here. And that's why they try to do magic on somebody here with this intimacy. Or they try to do this to an alchemist. Man, these alchemists better wake up, man. Some of these alchemists ain't no good either. Cause they ain't doing the work. It got something to do with boundaries. So y'all can be putting up boundaries. And it has something to do with taking a leap. They want you to take a leap when you already put up boundaries. Man, somebody here better go find them. These alchemists putting up boundaries. They know what's up. They know what's up. I told you, all somebody want to do is sacrifice somebody. They want to sacrifice them. And they want somebody here to accept them to sacrifice them. They want them to accept them to sacrifice them. Or they want you to accept them to sacrifice you. Man, they got to come again here with this embrace. With this embrace. You good on that embrace. You know why? Y'all need to spread y'all wings and let yourself free with this intimacy here and this embrace. Because this embrace, they not even on your level. They not aligned to you. And these people be aligning to people that ain't even aligned to them. Yeah. And the angel was trying to tell them that. Ask your angels. An angel was trying to tell them. They don't want to listen. That's on them. I'm out here finna get sacrificed though. Somebody here want to sacrifice somebody that teaches. Yeah. They want to sacrifice this person that teaches others. Yeah. This is what they want to do. Yeah. That stuff dead though. It's dead. They want to sacrifice these alchemists that teach others. It has nothing to do with shape your future. These alchemists is shaping their future. You don't see all them doggone things? They have done the steps. They have done the steps of healing. They have done the steps of the battles within themselves. They have done the steps of shadow work. They have done the steps of inner work. And they still working. But it has something to do with that. Releasing and resolving the loop. So they pray to the Most High God to give it to God her. Look how they giving it to God her. They letting all them inner demons and they already doing the work and they letting it go. Or y'all doing this. Pisces and y'all letting it go. Y'all know exactly who y'all are, Pisces. Y'all alchemists is her. But they want to sit around her and want you to have low self-esteem for intimacy. Man, you don't need nobody. Another sign of Pisces. Somebody heard they accept their destiny. They know exactly where they going. Or you accept your destiny. You know exactly where you going. And it has something to do with that. And you also sowing your seeds as well. And when you sowing your seeds, you know you reap what you sow. You accept your destiny, but you also are sowing your seeds. And what you sowing your seeds, you reap what you sow. And it has something to do with that with this healing of emotions and trauma. You're letting it go. You're letting it go, this trauma. Because you in your destiny. But they want to sit around here and sacrifice people that's in their destiny. They want them to accept to be sacrificed to her. While they accept their destiny, they want to sacrifice them. Yeah, and then not just they want to sacrifice them while they in their destiny. They want to sit around her and sacrifice them, but they want to sacrifice them because they teach others of what they went through, the steps, the shadow work, the inner work, the dark night of the soul. All those things they teach, and they want to sacrifice them. Yeah, somebody heard me to come again, man. And he come again, Pisces, man. Wake up! We in spiritual warfare. The Most High watching, the universe watching, and the devil is watching, and demons is watching. Yeah. We have her, the Queen of Cups, water energy, come through, Pisces, and it has something to do with y'all be at work. And they want to sit around here and play with y'all and y'all alchemists. They better go do that with another one, man. Come with it, Pisces. They don't know who y'all know, baby. Big baby. They want to sit around here and bring you the Five of Swords, her. Yeah. They want to bring you conflict, her. A Queen of Pentacles. Earth energy, her. But it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with somebody here because they think that they can juggle some type of fire sign her, or they think they can juggle some type of good news. But it got something to do with that. And then they want to also play with these water signs as well. It ain't just on top of that, they want to play with these fire signs. They want to bring you conflict when you an alchemist, her. With the Five of Swords, or Earth sign. And then, not on top of that, they think that they can juggle these fire signs. And not on top of that, they think they can juggle these water signs too. Yeah. They think they can juggle these water signs too by giving them a faulty offer. Man, no. And then on top of that, they want to sit around here and take these earth signs healing energy. They want to take these earth sign healing energy like they ain't nothing. Man, and then want these earth signs to miss out with the Four of Cups. Man, somebody here lost their mind, man. They lost their mind here, Pisces, man. They lost their mind here. Like, real talk. Well, this earth sign is going to be the Five of Cups. Water energy. She uncontent. You know why she uncontent? She uncontent with her friendships. Yeah, or you is. It has to do with 5, 6, 7, 8. You finna walk away. You know why you finna walk away? Because you becoming the Queen of Swords here. Air energy. This Queen of Swords, she know exactly who she is. She ain't doing that crap. And she fulfilling her own. She don't need nobody. And it has something to do with that. But then they thought that they could keep this person stuck. That stuff dead. Air energy is waking up. They know exactly who they are. It look like this earth sign finna start a new beginning her. And this new beginning she started ain't gonna bring no conflict, cause you know why? Somebody already know the truth about her. Yeah, somebody already know the truth about her, man. And that's why she gonna be in the Five of Cups. And what it look like to me with this Ten of Pentacles her, somebody here finna walk away from. Somebody here to walk away from the Ten of Pentacles. And you know who they wanted somebody here to walk away from? They wanted them to walk away from a person that got Libra in their chart, or and it got something to do. They want them to walk away from a Libra that's a Ten of Pentacles. Man, somebody here lost their mind here. And not on top of that, this person, not just the king, the 10 of pentacles, these king of wands finna get justice. Yeah, these king of wands finna get justice, sir, man. They want to sit around her and play that game. It looks like this earth sign finna carry burdens. Because she wanted somebody here to carry her burdens, so she gonna have to carry them. Her new beginning is carrying her burdens. And what it look like to me is, she wanted to sit around her and wanted lovers to be in content her. That's the truth. Yeah, she wanted these lovers to be in content her. And now on top of that, she wanted these lovers, I'ma show you. And then it has something to do with the past her. She wanted to put illusions up in the past her. But what it look like to me is, to an empress, and you are empresses, man, they better go come again with that, man. Now it's time for the past to what? Accept their destiny. The past has to accept their destiny. And it has something to do with that. Because she didn't want the past to accept their destiny. She want to keep the past. So let's bring it in. It looked like to me is she wanted to sit around her with this 6 of swords and 5 of swords and bring you conflict or bring somebody her conflict her. And then on top of that, this earth sign is starting something new her. She started something new with the Fool. And she started something new. And the reason why she started something new, this earth sign, because it got something to do with she carrying burdens. She wanted somebody here to carry her burdens. And who she wanted to carry her burdens was lovers. She wanted lovers to carry her burdens. But now she gonna have to carry her own burdens. And not on top of that, she didn't want lovers to carry her burdens. She wanted the friendships to carry her burdens. And not on top of that, she wanted friendships to carry her burdens. But it looked like to me is she uncontent with this 5 of cups. So now she got to carry her own burdens. That wouldn't look like her. She wanted friendships to carry her burdens. That stuff dead. Evidence is. Because somebody here figuring her butt out now. Somebody here know the truth. We got the 5 of cups. So somebody here ain't content. And we got the King of Swords, air energy. Y'all can be around the earth side for some of y'all too. Give me one on the 5 of Swords. We have the Emperor. So she wanted to bring conflict to an emperor. Yeah, with the 5 of Swords. And then on top of that, so this King of Pentacles, for some of you King of Pentacles, y'all could be having a passion new beginning here. And somebody here, y'all could be dealing with your own counterpart here that wanted to sit around her and bring you conflict with an emperor. For some of you, Pisces males. But what it looks like to me is y'all single here. Y'all having a passion new beginning. Somebody here did play with their own counterpart to put their own counterpart in competition. Give me one on the Fool. We got a sword here. So what like somebody here having a new beginning here, she wanted to bring somebody here wanted to bring conflict to an emperor because this person having a new beginning here. But it has something to do with justice. Somebody here could be dealing with a Libra, but it has something to do with somebody here get justice here. Because she wanted these lovers to get justice. But it has something to do with that these lovers deserve justice here. And they need to stand their ground. Give me one on this Queen of Pentacles. It has something to do with the 2 of Cups. So she could be starting a new relationship here with an Emperor. It can be happy. It can be a fire sign. But what it look like to me is somebody walking away from this juggling. Because somebody here ain't doing that juggling. And he got something to do with that. He got something to do with a Page of Swords. Somebody could be doing research. Yeah. This Queen of Pentacles here is starting something new. Give me one on that. The Ace of Swords. Has something to do with temperance. Sagittarius energy. But this Sag know that this person, she thought she was going to have something new with somebody here. She not. Because it got something to do with Queen Pisces ain't finna have that do, because she brought conflict to a Temperance angel emperor and bring him conflict. Yeah, that's what she thought. She thought she was gonna start anew with somebody her. And then she had a nerve to sit around and thought she was gonna put illusions onto an empress. And it looked like that to me. With the world, she not finna start nothing new. She should have never brought conflict to somebody else's counterpart. Give me one on the 10 of Wands. Told you. All she get is a Page of Pentacles, sir. And a Page of Pentacles is learning investment. That's all she finna get in her relationship, and she gonna carry wise. And you know why she finna carry wise? Because it's what she did in the past to a fire sign, her. And it has something to do with that, her. And it has something to do with the 2 of Wands. Yeah. This is our plans. This was our plans, her. Yeah. That's all she get, her. Give me one out of 5 of Cups. It has something to do with she finna get a tower. I thought she ain't finna be continue her relationship because it has something to do with she manifested. And what she tried to manifest was a 10 of Cups. But it has something to do with she tried to manifest a 10 of Cups. And she also tried to manifest a 9 of Pentacles, sir. Yeah. That's what she tried to manifest. Give me one of the Lovers. But it has something to do with the Page of Swords. Somebody who could be doing research here. And these Lovers here is doing research. Yeah. And these Lovers is figuring out they getting a time with her. She want these Lovers to be uncontent. But it has something to do with the 9 of Wands here. And it has something to do with the Lovers. So it has something to do with, y'all gonna be saying y'all need to stay y'all ground with y'all lovers. Because it has something to do with, that's how y'all gonna get y'all justice. Give me one on the 3 of Cups. It has something to do with the 9 of Pentacles, sir. So that's what's coming in slow with these friendships. These friendships finna get a tower. These lovers finna get a tower. They finna carry wands. She wanted these lovers, and she wanted these friendships to carry wands. And the reason why is because she thought she could juggle somebody her, or somebody thought they could juggle, but somebody here finna walk away. And the reason why, the wheel is her. Yeah, the wheel is her. She juggled the past. Yeah, she juggled the past, sir, man. She juggled the past. And when she juggled this past, she put illusions up. And these past people here ain't dealing with it. They walking away with these illusions. Because it got something to do with that her. The wheel of fortune is her for y'all. For some of y'all Pisces. Because y'all are empresses her. The wheel of fortune is her. She thought she was going to juggle you. She thought she was going to put you in the past her. And want you to accept a destiny her. By putting you in the past. And that's what she thought she was going to do. And not on top of that. She thought she was going to sacrifice you her. By putting up illusions. Yeah, she wanted these past people here to accept their destiny into the past. Yeah, she wanted them to accept their destiny into the past. But not on top of that, she wanted to put illusions up to them too. And also sacrifice them. This earth side. Yeah. But see, what she don't understand is she can't do that. That stuff is dead in her. Dead in her, baby. She can't sacrifice these people that already learned the lesson her, man. What it look like to me is she played with an emperor. Yeah, she played with this emperor. And this emperor she played with is a Temperance angel. She played with an emperor. And it has something to do with that. Aries energy, it could be an Aries that got Temperance in their chart too. But she played with this person and thought she was going to bring this person conflict her. This Temperance angel conflict and this Temperance angel and this Aries knew what she was doing. It was a Temperance angel as well as an Aries knew what she was doing her. And it had something to do with that. And this Temperance angel and this Aries knew what she was doing her. And it had something to do with that. But it had something to do with she thought she was going to have a passion new beginning. This earth side thought she was going to have a passion new beginning by bringing conflict to an Aries and another Sagittarius. But this Aries and Sagittarius was watching her. And she thought she was gonna have a new passion, new beginning with somebody her. But she thought she was gonna have a passion, new beginning with a Leo, or she thought she was gonna have a new passion, new beginning with a Cancer, or she thought she was gonna have a passion, new beginning with a water sign her with happiness. But she thought wrong. And the reason why she thought wrong is because it has something to do with she got to carry these wands. She acted like she wanna learn something with somebody her. But what she wanted, she thought she was gonna come with a page of swords. She did this to a earth sign, and she did this to an earth sign. This is what she did to them, and she also did this and wanted they lover to carry wands. She wanted these lovers to carry wands, and she thought she was gonna do this on an air sign as well as an earth sign. This is what she did. She wanted this earth sign. She played with this earth sign lover, and this earth sign. She wanted this earth sign to carry her wands. She doing this to earth signs as well. Whoever this is alchemist. But it has something to do with somebody here finna get a tall with her, and it's coming in slow because she ain't content. She didn't want somebody her. She wanted friendships not to be content her with the 5 of Cups. She wanted them not to be content. And she wanted them not to be content because she wanted to sit around her and wanted them to have towers. This is what's coming in slow. This is what she tried to do. This alchemist that thought she was having intimacy by sitting around her doing magic. Yeah. But that stuff is it's dead her, man. It's a dead deal. And then she wanted to sacrifice these people that teaching others. She wanted to sacrifice them. Yeah. That stuff is dead, man. That stuff is straight dead. Yeah. It's dead her, baby. Because she wanted to juggle the past. She wanted to juggle the past and put illusions up to the past. Yeah. She wanted people to mess with the past her. Yeah, so like her, man, that stuff is crazy, dog. It's a wrap her, dog. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Give me one on this Emperor. Told you. She played with somebody here that was long distance. Yeah, she played with somebody here, an Emperor. I told you. It could have been an Aries or another Sagittarius. And then how something do it, she thought that she was going to hide something her. She thought she was going to hide something with this moon going her. She wanted this Aries or this Sagittarius to live in fear. Because what it looked like to me is this Aries and this Sag knew they had fake friends her. And they fake friends to go through a spiritual awakening. Because it got something to do with they know that they living in a lie. And they know they love to play games too. But it has something to do with then they want to watch this Sagittarius and this Aries climb up a ladder and spy on them. And then they wanted to be happy with their twin flame. They wanted to be happy with their twin flame by taking an Aries and another Sagittarius counterpart. But it looked like the is somebody here finna find out somebody here irresponsible. And they also finna find out somebody who got childhood trauma. Because it got something to do with somebody already learned the karmic lesson. This Aries and this Sagittarius that was watching her with the sun. As well as this Leo. They thought this Leo. She thought this Leo. She thought this Sagittarius. She thought this Aries was a fool. That's what she thought. The match is continued. I thought she played with fire signs. Yeah. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with she sat around her, love talking her, and ready to release love blockage. This is what she tried to do. This Aries, this Sag, this Leo is love talking her. And it has something to do with that. She wanted them to release love blockage her. But she wanted them to release love blockage by trying to get in a relationship with the past her. She wanted them to, she did magic on the fire signs. And she did magic on fire signs, and she wanted these fire signs to sit around her and want intimacy so bad. So she could suck the energy out of them. And it had something to do with that. And then she wanted on top of that, she wanted them to be closed off on being generosity to get in them. Yeah, whoever this is. But this gold digger don't know. A Aries, a Sag, and a Leo was watching her. And it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with she irresponsible and she go out to heal the inner childhood wounds. And it has something to do with she sat around her and thought she was going to be happy on somebody else's twin flame. By climbing the ladder her. Oh no. That stuff dead. her, baby. It's dead. Give me one on this Two of Cups. I told you. What I tell you? No money, no talking. She wanted they counterparts to not talk to them unless money was involved. Yeah, this is what she tried to do. But it had something to do. She tried to do witchcraft on me. I told you on the Aries, a Leo, and the Sagittarius, because they heartbreakers her. She tried to do magic on them. And it had something to do with that. Not on top of that. And they only walked away her. Why? She thought that they was going to clear up with them. They walked away. You know why? Because they went through a transformation, but she wanted them to be with people that be getting high and drunk and all this other stuff. But what she don't understand is, and then she thought she was gonna be happy with their twin flame. But what it look like to me is somebody here finna find out she irresponsible, she got childhood trauma, and then I also finna find out she ain't nothing but a gold digger her. That's why. Yeah. While she was playing around, sitting around, thought she was gonna be happy by doing wrong to somebody her. Yeah. Give me one on Temperance. Told you. Then she had a nerve to be cold-hearted to a Temperance angel that knew all about her. A Temperance angel, a Leo, and a Sag. And it had something to do with she had a nerve to have her, they counterpart to being clouds and illusions her. And then she had a nerve to sit around her and want to be in regret now and want to do shadow work. But what it look like to me is she needs to wake up, because somebody already remember what she did. And the Most High did too. And God did too. And everybody else did too. And what it look like to me is now she want to run with this adapting. No, she played with a high vibe person, her a Leo, a Sagittarius, and an Aries. She played with these high vibe people, her, and that's the naked truth. But what she don't understand is she wanted to string along these groupies and play with them as well. But what she don't understand is then she wanted to sit around and thought she was gonna talk good stuff about somebody, her, and charm them. She can't no more. She cannot. Nope. And it had something to do with she thought she was going to fix it, prepare something. Here's going to be a time with her. You know why? Because somebody here cold-hearted towards her. But, and what it look like to me is she's stubborn. She need to heal the inner childhood wounds, and it look like it's coming full. Because it look like to me is it's judgment day on her, because she got a whole bunch of money problems. And what it look like to me is she finna go through a change. Baby girl, I'm proud of you. You finna go through a change because you played with a fire sign. When you played with a fire sign that was connected with Aries energy, as well they are emperors as well as empresses at the same time. Baby girl, you need to do the work. And what it look like to me is you play with somebody here just chilling. You can't butter up us. You gonna have to do the work, baby girl. You can't charm us. With this good talking about us. We love the good talking, but you gonna have to do the work. We connected to the Most High. Yeah. Play that with another one by doing magic on our on people. What it look like to me is these third parties. Yeah, she thought she was going to use these third parties, but it looked like she finna be in a third party because these third parties don't want to talk to her unless money involved. And what it look like to me is these males, they got some heavy burdens and they got to earn their way from the bottom. Because what it look like to me is that's why they going through continuing debt and legal issues. That's the truth will set you free. But what it look like to me is, and they love to talk good stuff, but they can't charm nobody while they talking good shit about somebody. Because what it look like to me is, these people that's killing her, they thought they could butter them up. No. And what it look like to me is, this baby girl finna go through this change. Yeah. And she need to go through a change because it's judgment on her because somebody here don't want to be around her because she ain't got no money and she ain't in her. She's not in 6th route. She's not in 6th house. She worried about everybody else and doing magic on somebody when she need to be worried about herself. Yeah. She need to be worried about her bag. Told you. She played with somebody here that was awoken. Yeah, she played with these awoken people here. That's why it's finna be a time. And what it like to be is, baby boo, baby girl, with this emotional detaching crying, you need, that's good, but you need to heal yourself. And what it look like to me is your secrets are revealed her while you being nosy. And what it look like to me is you gotta change your heart by being a spiritual hater. But what it look like to me is somebody here finna go through money problems her. Yeah. You finna go through a bad downfall, baby, but you'll be alright. I went through it. Everybody went through it. I was a corpsman back then. But I ain't no more. I'm an empress and an emperor at the same time. I was a cornman back then. I had to get woke up, baby. And we here to wake you up. Fire signs, we here to wake you up. We got to do with soul, death, and rebirth. Yeah, I told y'all she finna go through this soul, death, and rebirth. You know why? Because it look like to me is we guarded. Fire signs is guarded, and we here to help you. That was our destiny. We knew what we had to do to help you. Yeah, sister girl, when you was doing that magic on us, mirror reflection and self-aware. And what it look like to me is we can't be tempted. Are you betraying us? Nah, we can't be tempted. Because what it look like to me is fake masses and passion we don't do. And what it look like to me is we uninterested into these secrets in 12th house, sir. And what it look like to me is it's hard to say goodbye to someone here that's in their 9th house, her. It's hard to say goodbye to her. You know why? Because it has something to do with you wanted us to have trust issues as well as be miserable. Nah, we straight on that. That's why you going through money problems, sir, by playing around with us. Because what it look like to me is you gonna have a change of heart pretty soon. Yeah, you gonna have a change of heart pretty soon. Playing with a Sagittarius. Yeah, and an Aries and a Leo that you thought wasn't watching you. Yeah, come again. Give me one on this. So what it like to be here, Pisces? You can have fire in your chart here. You could be an Aries in your chart, Leo in your chart, Sagittarius in your chart. But what it like to me is somebody here wanted to be cold-hearted to somebody here that was long distance, sir. And then they wanted to sit around act like they want to prepare with them. But this person went through a death and a rebirth. These fire signs went through a rebirth, a death and a rebirth. Somebody thought that they was going to be continue to work with these people. But they couldn't work with them. And the reason why is because it has something to do with no money, no talking. So somebody here only wanted somebody money, these third parties. And it got something to do with these tarot readings is awakened on these third parties taking their money and trying to use them. They aware of it. And they're aware of these couples that be together and thinking that they can scam other people and single adults. Find you another job. Get your lazy butts up and get y'all a job. Stop living off these couples. As well as these friendships. As well as these also lovers. Stop living off them as well. As well as these single adults. Now y'all confused. Yeah, it look like you confused her. Because it look like somebody here finna go through conflict. Because you confused. Because you going through conflict her. You going through conflict by keep doing magic on people. So it's a sign of Pisces. Told you. Maintenance. Whatever you thought you was maintenance, it ain't working out her. Because it look like to me is you was blind. I'm trying to think you was going to do something on somebody here because somebody here still okay. And what look like you put somebody here in competition, that stuff dead. We ain't doing that competition because it look like if you keep on put somebody here in competition, you going to be homeless. And what it look like to me is you also going to go through conflict for playing around with magic and doing stuff on people, on friendships and lovers, as well as friends. What it look like to me is you finna go through this loss, big baby girl. You know why? By thinking you was gonna maintenance something, but what it look like to me is you was consistent on playing with somebody everlasting love. Nah, baby. Because what it like to me is you thought you was going to get justice, but it's going to be a stop for you, sister girl. Because it look like to me is somebody already lived and they already learned. Yeah, for playing around while you was thinking you was going to take these fire sign lovers. You thought you was going to take their emperor from them, but they became the emperor. They embodied the emperor. They was already empresses, but they embodied the emperor because you thought you was going to take our lover. No, you made us powerful, big baby girl. You made us powerful. That's what you did. Thank you for that. And then what it look like to me is that promise you thought you was getting is gonna be a loss. Cause it look like to me is this bullying you thought you was gonna do on somebody with this adventure. You can't bully nobody. And what it look like to me is these teachers and these coaches is in a jackpot. Thank you, baby girl, for doing magic on us. Thank you for sitting around and awakening us. Thank you for helping us to know our inner self. Thank you. Because what it look like to me is you going to still desire us. That's what it look like. For playing with a Pisces, they got Sagittarius, a fire in their chart. That would look like. Thank you for what you did. Look like somebody here doing drugs and on alcohol. And what it look like to me is you are different from everyone around you. Yeah, we are different. Fire signs are different. We had to learn though. We had to learn. We was karmics one day. But see, we learned. And when we learned, the Most High gave us doggone gifts. And the gifts that he gave us is to teach others what we've been through. And we went through hell. But we still are phoenixes. And we came and rose from the ashes. Now it's your turn, big baby girl, for playing around with us. We didn't get the gifts that we got the gifts by going through battles and karmic cycle after karmic cycle, emotional overwhelmed. So it looks like somebody here finna be emotional overwhelmed. My life is a mess right now and I feel alone. Baby girl, your life is a mess right now. You feel alone. That's good to know. Because when you feel alone, you find thyself. And what it look like to me is that's what you finna find. Yeah. That's what fire signs had to go through. We went through that too though, baby girl. And it made us powerful though. I am scared of rejection. So it look like to me as somebody here scared of rejection too. We've been rejected as well. I am obsessed with you as well as I'm targeting you. So somebody here could be targeting you and obsessed with you. Yeah, you can keep targeting us, you can be obsessed, but you finna get this wake up call. You finna go through a death and a rebirth, these third parties. Yeah, y'all deserve it, man. What do you see in me? Yeah, that's what it got something to do with. And when it has something to do with, will this pain ever stop? I'm better off with my mind and my heart. So somebody here better off with their mind and their heart here. And yes, baby girl, the pain is going to stop. You going through the death and the rebirth. But that death and that doggone dark night of the soul, I've been through, sister girl. And look where I'm at. I need to figure myself out. You definitely figuring yourself out. But it's about sliding the look like somebody here wearing a mask with this express. I told you that. And they wanted to wear a mask to these spiritual people and their families. Yeah. By putting up mixed signals up to them. Yeah. I told you that. Somebody here that was wearing a mask. I told you that. And they had something to do with somebody here finna get this message that's wearing this mask. Because what it look like to me is love and a loser. Yeah. Love and a lose. Love is a loser. Because it look like to me is I am ready. Yeah, you ready for this death and rebirth. Yeah. It look like to me is something you forget this message and somebody heard all your secrets. And what it look like to me is surprise like and childish. Nah, we don't do that. Especially with these cheaters. Nah, baby girl. Nah. Okay, since this person wanted to be in your energy here, Pisces, I'm sorry, but I had to bring, the message on out there. Let me finish it up. Dang. Don't move on. So somebody here might not want somebody here to move on. I just want your buddy. I told you somebody here only wants somebody buddy. It has to do with 14. 14 is a number of wisdom and waiting to bring along. 14. Home. So somebody could be in home. It has to do with sleeping with somebody else. I told you these people be sleeping with somebody else. It has something to do with that. It has something to do with they are you flirted with now. So somebody here loves to flirt and they be sleeping with somebody else. I like to use drugs. Somebody here loves to use drugs. Somebody here loves to put neutron energy and use Pisces energy here. Yeah. It has something to do with I remember every detail of that day. Somebody here remember every detail. Somebody here is bipolar too. It has something to do with that. And what they bipolar on is lust. Yeah, lustful. It has something to do with I'm at peace here. So somebody here could be at peace. Yeah. Give me a couple more. It has something to do I want a relationship with you. So somebody here want a relationship with somebody here. But it has something to do with whoever they want a relationship they was envious towards. It has something to do with I'd rather talk to you in person. Yeah. And it has something to do with the full moon here. Yeah, somebody be using a full moon. It has something to do with I miss you. Yeah. But it has something to do with 999. Somebody here releasing it. Yeah. Yup. The police is coming here. So the police coming to somebody here. And it has something to do with somebody here got some positive information. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with first quarter moon. Be aware of self. first quarter moon. It has something to do with psychic abilities. Somebody here got psychic abilities, sir. It has something to do with that. Setback. Somebody here wanted these psychics to go through a setback. It has something to do with that. West. So it has something to do with Western time. Yeah, somebody here wanted these people to go through a setback. It has something to do with in their North Node. So they wanted these people that was in their North Node to have a setback here. Yeah, and it has something to do with that. It has something to do with somebody here struggling in finance for doing this to these people that's in their North Node or thought that they could. It has something to do with somebody here joking always around all the time. And it has something to do with that. True love. They like to joke around with their true love and unconditional love. It has something to do with somebody here miserable. Somebody here be going in and out. And it has something to do with work. It says working with the astrology. So they love to play with somebody here that works with the astrology. It has something to do with the elder tree. And they love to play with this Sagittarius. You take care. Bye-bye.